Welcome to the video. In this video we are going to model a coil using the Coil tool in Fusion 360. This tool is available in the Create drop down. So let's get started with the video, and I hope you enjoy this. So to begin, we have to go to the Create drop down and select Coil tool, then select the plane. In this case we place the sketch on the ZX plane, then enter the value of the circle as 40 mm, and then as soon as you enter the dimension, you can see a coil appears. Now there are several parameters you can change, like revolution and height, revolution and pitch, height and pitch, and spiral. So revolution is the number of turns, the pitch is the distance between two consecutive turns, and then height is the overall height of your coil, and then spiral is used to make a spiral. That's all. So the next we have the rotation, so you can make it a right hand or left hand turn. Then we have the diameter, so that is the value you initially enter, so you can change it. We'll go back to 40. Then we have the revolution, you can bump it down to 5 or increase it to 10, whatever you can do it. Then the overall height of the coil, that can be 200 or maybe increase it to 2000. It will, the Fusion will do its own calculations and show you the coil. If it's possible, it will show up, and if not, it will show up as an error. You can change it. Then the next settings you have is of the taper angle. So if you give a positive angle, like here 5 degrees, so you can see it has given it a taper of plus 5 degrees. And you can also enter a negative value for the taper angle, like in this case we'll enter a negative value of 3. You can see now it narrows down. Yeah, you can use this. Then the next option we have is of section, so you can use it to change the section of your coil. So we have options of circular, so you'll see it has turned the section into a circular section. Then we have a square, so it will show up as a square section. Then we have triangular external, where the base lies on the inside and the pointed vertex is on the outside, and the one is opposite of that, internal. So the tip of the triangle is inside and the base is on the outside. And so we'll go back to circular, and then we have the section position. So you can see this is the circle we used to make the coil. And so now if we go ahead and change it to inside, you'll see the entire coil is now inside that sketch of 40 mm which just drew in the starting. Now we can change it to outside. Now you'll see the entire coil is on the outer side of the sketch, and using the on center, which is the default option, it lies on the center of the section. Yeah. So now the next setting is the section size, so that is the section. We can go ahead and change the settings. So right now it is 10 mm. You can go ahead and change it to, let's say, 5. We can even decrease that to, let's say, 2 mm. Yeah, so it changes automatically, it does all the computing. And then operations, you are familiar with it, join, cut, and everything. So yeah, that is pretty much everything you need to know about the Coil tool in Create drop down in Fusion 360. So go ahead, share this video with your friends, and I hope you learned something in this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to CADFinesse.